Welcome to Fresh Takes on TB Radio and TB TV. I mean, where do we begin? What a week. A thrilling victory over Lightning has sent the Freshies into a semifinal matchup against the Gators. I mean, just solid performances up and down the lineup, but the running backs really led the way. Both Austin Eckler and Aaron Jones both scored more than 30 points. Man, Austin Eckler, this guy has been absolutely unstoppable. I was worried that with the resurgence of Melvin Gordon, he would lose his value, but he just keeps on producing. He had over 100 yards receiving and 100 yards rushing this week. Just unstoppable. I actually gave him my MVF this week. It's been a while since you've given out the MVF, and I can't think of someone more deserving. Eckler has been great. Only 2 running backs have scored more points all season. I tell you what, there is just something different about a week after a win. I mean, food tastes better. You get a better night's sleep. Co-workers seem less annoying. It's better in every way. I can't explain it. I only hope that we're able to get this feeling all off season. Winning certainly does make a difference. Let's go ahead and get a word from our sponsors.
Come on down to the nearest Chick-fil-A for the world's greatest chicken sandwiches and even better customer service. No pickles? No problem.
So Ricky's all pissed and then he sticks a stick in my spokes. What? Yeah, and then of course I go flying. Oh, hold on, we gotta go to an interview. Alright, we have John on the phone, manager of Damn Alligator Bit My Hand Off. Thanks for joining us, John.
You know, I would say thank you for having me, but, I've got a bit of a bone to pick with Syphil, so I'll just say glad to be here. Let's get this over with.
Hi, John. Ollie here. First of all, I'd like to congratulate you on your 10-3 record and semifinals appearance. A big turnaround from last year's Lanny finish a year ago. Yeah, I'm sure the fan base was pleased to avoid a record third Lanny this year.
Yeah, I think we've turned it around. You know, we figured it out. I think it's just a sign of things to come. You know, I haven't lost since week 9. Won 9 out of the last 10. So the guys really have the eye on the prize, and it's going to work out, I think, this week. And then going into the championship next week, we'll just blow out whatever team we play that week, and it's going to start potentially a 3-peat, maybe a 4-peat. We'll see.
4-peat, okay. Yeah, I imagine there's a lot of pressure on a team looking for their first franchise playoff win, and I'm sure the local media isn't letting you forget that fact.
Yeah, I mean, it's come up, but we're not concerned about it. Like I said, we've won 9 out of 10. We're absolutely destroying teams. The Freshies really are just another speed bump on the road for us. And so we're looking forward to this week just to show out in the playoffs and keep the good times rolling.
You've stayed pretty healthy this year. You've avoided any major injuries. I think you lost Calvin Ridley last week, but on the other hand, Rashad Penny goes down, which gives Chris Carson a few more touches. What would you say to your critics who attribute most of your success this season primarily to luck?
Well, I would say don't worry about our success. Don't worry about our health. I don't appreciate you trying to reverse jinx us right there with begging for an injury this week that would cost us the game. So I would say, we drafted well this year. We knew our guys were going to stay healthy, continue to perform, and I look forward to that continuing this week and on into the championship.
Well, this just came across my desk here, and I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't ask. PETA has just issued a press release alleging that in the past you've mutilated an alligator by removing one of its eyes and saving it in his jar as a keepsake. Do you care to comment on this controversy?
That seems like fake news.
Fake news? Well, okay. Well, we'll let the investigative reporters shake this one out. But
yeah, I'm sure you guys have somebody for that role too.
Well, we got a pretty wide range of staff here, so we'll see what we can do. I know that's not the distraction you want heading into a semifinal match.
Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with it. Like I said, it sounds like a fabricated story. So we'll let those people say what they want to say and just focus on absolutely destroying the Freshies and crushing Siffel's heart.
I guess I will just get one more question here, and then we'll let you go. But heading into next week, who would you prefer to place in the third place match?
John, are you there? He must have lost him there. I think that question might have spooked him a little bit. I mean, it's clear this guy is in over his head. He's completely overwhelmed. I don't see this as a tough matchup this week. I think the Freshies are going to roll over Alligator, and it's not even going to be a contest. Yeah, I agree. It's this guy. He's clearly not a manager up to the task here. I don't think this is going to be a tough matchup for the Freshies. And stuff with that Alligator. That's pretty sick. I mean, I don't know what kind of weird stuff he's into. Hopefully, we get that all sorted out. All right, it's almost the end of the show, so let's get to our picks. I mean, clearly, we both had the Freshies winning, especially after hearing what kind of circus is going on in the locker room over at the Gators. I mean, I don't think there's any chance that the Freshies lose this week after hearing what's going on over there. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I think those guys got a lot of issues, and they're just not going to come out as what you'd expect this week. Now, on the other hand, the other side of the bracket, we both had GTBs winning last week, but the former champ really laid an egg, and RBCs took advantage. And I think we both had Trump U advancing to the final, but I'm actually going to go out on a limb here and switch my pick to RBC. Yeah, I think so too. I just have this eerie feeling that we're going to get a rematch of the very first Chicago Cup final between these two original 9 franchises, and I know that it's not what the fans want to hear. They want to see the big teams with the big players, but I think we're going to get a couple of underdogs in the finals here. Let's just hope it turns out a little better than it did that first year. All right, well, stay fresh, everyone. Hopefully we'll see you next week.